Hey you guys, Cece back with another video, and I'm super excited because today we are continuing our declutter series and we are decluttering blushes and bronzers. So before we get started with this video, go ahead and subscribe to this channel and also give this video a thumbs up. Y'all know my declutter series be lit, so I'm like super cutthroat when it comes to my declutters. I try to be at least, and we're almost done with this series, you guys. I have a few more to go, a few more pieces of my makeup collection to go, but we're plugging along. So I'm really excited to get this one done. My blush and bronzer drawer, I only have one drawer for both. They're mixed in and it's getting to be a lot in that drawer. So I really want to try to get rid of as many of these as possible, even though I'm looking at them and it's going to be very hard for me. So before we actually get into the declutter, you guys already know the drill. Go ahead and leave a comment down below in the comment section on how many blushes you think I have and how many bronzers you think I have. Don't be trying to count right here because these are only bronzers, okay? So pause this video right now and leave me a comment letting me know how many you think I actually own. Okay, are you guys ready? For bronzers, I have 29. So there's 29 bronzers sitting in front of me. Blushes, I will tell you guys when we get there. So there are all types of brands of bronzers. There's drugstore, there's high-end, there's all of that in here, and I'm gonna do my best to pare it down, okay? There's 29. My goal is always 50%, so want to get somewhere between like 15 and 14, but I don't know if that's gonna be possible. Let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, we're gonna pull out keepers first. I'm definitely keeping my Milani Bronze Glow. I actually just got this and it's a bronzer, but it's also like a highlighter kind of. So I'm totally keeping that along with this Morphe. This is the Glam Bronze in Phenom. This is brand new. If you guys haven't seen my most recent haul, I just got this, so I'm keeping that as well. This is gonna be rough, y'all. Some more new ones. This is the Benefit Hoola Toasted Bronzer. This is another new one that I haven't used yet. Also this, what is this? The Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This is another that I'm keeping. And I'm keeping the Natasha Denona Contour Sculpting Powder. All right, so one that I know I can get rid of is this ColourPop. This is the Super Shock Cheek Bronzer in Happy Hour. It's actually really pretty. It's just pretty old, and these are like creamy-ish products, and I don't know. I just feel like I don't need it. It's super old, so I can go ahead and let it go. I'm also going to let go of this LA Colors Highlight and Contour Palette. I got this from Dollar General maybe a couple months ago because I was gonna do a tutorial with it and I used it a couple times. I'm really not loving it, so I'm gonna let that go. I can also get rid of this Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. This is a limited edition bronzer in Queensland. It's pretty and all, but I just feel like I have other bronzers that look like it, so I just don't need it. Now, from Wet n Wild, I will be keeping these two. You guys know these are my favorites. These are the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palettes. I have both. They only have two colors, and I love both of them, so those are going to stay with me. This Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. This is in my Project Pan this year. As you can see, I've already hit pan. I love this bronzer, so we're going to keep it. I'm keeping this Milani Silky Matte Bronzer in number 4. I'm going to keep that as well. That one's also fairly new. All right, let's bring them in. Woo, child. Okay, let's get rid of this NYX Cheek Contour Duo Palette. I just really don't need it. I actually really love this, but I've had it for a while and I just don't need it. So I'll go ahead and let it go. But I will be keeping this Pure Cosmetics Bronzer in Bronzing Act. This is like become one of my favorite bronzers. I use this all the time, so I'm keeping that. I'm also going to keep this Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in Cappuccino. This bronzer is everything, so I'm keeping, and I'm keeping this Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Duo as well. I can go ahead and let go of this LA Girl Pro Face. This is the high definition powder and I got it in a darker shade to use as a bronzer. Just really don't need it, so I can go ahead and let that go. This Stila bronzer is also pretty old. This is the Stay All Day bronzer in dark, and I have other bronzers that look like this, so I can let them go. Ooh, this is the Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in Deep 4. You guys, this is like a staple. All right, I'm gonna keep this one. So we're almost done with this already. This is the Morphe bronzer. This one's in the shade Debutante. It's a little mini. I just got it, so I want to keep this for now. This Maybelline Fit Me powder in number 360 Mocha. I use this as a bronzer. I've been using these for a long time as a bronzer, but I have so many, so I'm gonna let this one go. All right, next up on the list, we have this Becca, what is this? Multitasking Perfecting Powder. I never really use this. I like it, but I never used it too much, so I'm gonna let it go. Now we get into some of these cream products. I think I can honestly let most of these go. I'll keep the Jordana. This is the Sculpt and Go in Deep, number 3. This is actually so gorgeous. Like, you guys, this is so gorgeous. So I'm going to keep that one, and I think I really love this one too. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick in number, what is this? Number 411 Chestnut. Let's see how it looks in comparison to the Jordana. They look so similar. I'm gonna keep the Jordana and let this this L'Oreal stick go. The Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This shade was not dark enough to use as a contour or a bronze, so I'm gonna let that go. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and I got it in a deeper shade. I'm gonna let it go. I didn't even open it, so I'm not gonna open it. The Morphe. This is the Morphe Concealer. It's in the shade C535. I will keep this one. And I'll also keep, I think I'm going to keep these last two. Nah. This is the Sephora Highlight Low Light Face Contour in Deep. I think the shade is just a little too deep, actually. Yeah, it's a little too deep for me. So I'm going to let this go, but I'll keep this Anastasia Beverly Hills contour stick. Well, it's a foundation stick in the shade Mink. Alright, you guys, we started off with 29 bronzers slash contour powders, and we are getting rid of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 29 minus 12 is actually 17. So we're just short of our goal of 50%, but I think we still did pretty well. I have some Wet n Wild, NYX, LA Colors, ColourPop, Becca, Stila, Maybelline, LA Girl, Too Faced, L'Oreal, Makeup Revolution, and Sephora brand. So all of these we're getting rid of. And don't forget that I do list products on my Poshmark. It's always listed below in my description box, so you make sure you check that out if you're interested in any of these. A lot of these are super old, so I won't be listing them, but I will list this brand new Makeup Revolution concealer right here. It still has the plastic on it, and I will also this Becca multitasking powder, I will also list this as well. Alright, so let's get to it with the blushes. I have a few more blushes than I do bronzers. So how many did you guys guess? I actually have 36 blushes. So still not that bad. I decluttered a lot of my blushes last year, like right before we moved. And so this is what is left. I probably bought maybe 1 or 2 more blush, well, maybe a little more than that since I decluttered blushes, but I still don't think 36 is horrible, but we're gonna pare this down even more. So let's go ahead and get started. I can already like look and see some of the ones that I want to get rid of. One being this Collab blush. This one still has the tape on the side. I never even opened it. So this one's in the shade Soft Spot, and I'm gonna go ahead and let that go. I'm also going to let go of this little Milani blush. This came as like a free gift. This is another one, still has the plastic on it. This one's in Romantic Rose. I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm also going to get rid of this e.l.f. blush right here. This one's in the shade Always Cheeky, and it's just super light skin, and I cannot use that, so I'm gonna let it go. As far as some keepers, I will keep, I'm definitely keeping this MAC blush in Lovejoy, one of my favorite blushes ever right here, so I'm gonna keep that. I also cannot get rid of this MAC Simpsons blush. I don't even really love the blush, but the packaging is like everything. Like, how can you get rid of this? So I'm definitely going to keep that one. I'm also going to keep this blush right here. This is in my project pan this year, and this is the Tarte blush in Feisty. And if I can get it open, it just looks like that. Another blush that I can get rid of is this Laura Geller blush in Brighten in Tropic Hues. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I'm just really, I don't love this one, so I can go ahead and retire that one. Now this Laura Geller blush in Brighten in Apricot Berry, I've talked about this one. Oh my God. You guys, this blush is super old. Like, it just fell out of the pan. Oh my God. I love this blush so much though. It's so old though. I know it is, but I can't believe that just happened. I'm still not getting rid of it. I'm still keeping it. Oh, that was traumatic. Let's move on. I'm also keeping this Milani blush in Luminoso. This is such a pretty, like, classic blush. This is also an old one, but we're gonna keep that. I'm keeping this e.l.f. blush in Always Spicy. I love this blush. Ooh, you guys, this is getting hard here. I don't know what we're getting rid of for real. Shit. This Natasha Denona blush in, this is the Blush Duo palette in Matte Nude. I never quite use this, like, ever. So I'm gonna let this one go. The next blush that I can get rid of is this Jordana blush. This is in the shade Redwood. I used to love these, but I just don't find myself using them anymore, so I'm going to let it go. Ooh, I don't know if I'm letting go of any more blushes, y'all, for real. I don't, what is this? This is MAC Melba. This one is MAC Make You Mine. You know what? I think I can let go of Melba here. I will let go of Melba. But I'm keeping this one. I'm also going to keep this Milani Berry Amore blush. This is really pretty as well. I don't think we're getting rid of any more. Seriously. So let me see. Open these up. This is NARS in Luster. This is NARS in Orgasm. Let's pick that up. This one is NARS Sin. So cute, right? And then I'm probably blinding you guys right there. And then this one is NARS Dolce Vita. I'm keeping that. I'm keeping all of those. Oh, I have one more blush actually, so it's 37. Hold on. I forgot I just used this. It was in my project pan and I have it on right now. This is NARS Gulu. So I have 5 NARS blushes and I'm keeping every single one of them. They're really cute. I'm keeping every last single one of them. Kat Von D blush in Heartogram. I really like this blush too. Gosh, this is definitely gonna be a fail because I'm keeping this. This is the Rimmel Maxi Blush in Wild Card. I just bought this to use in a tutorial, so I'm definitely keeping that. Let's open the Sigma blush. This one's in Nymphaea. Nymphaea. Oh, I can get rid of that. It's cute, but I probably won't use it, so I'll let it go. All right, so here's the hard part. This is the e.l.f. blush palette in Dark. Yep, keeping that. Definitely keeping that, but I can get rid of this e.l.f. blush right here. This one's in the shade Wanderlust. I just don't need it because I have other blushes this color, so I'm gonna let this one go. Okay, Tarte blushes. I have 4 left over here. Let's open them all up. This one's in Sincere. This one is in Prim. I can't get these open. This one's in Blushing Bride. And then this one is in Dazzled. Okay, I can get rid of Prim. You know what? I can get rid of Sincere as well. I'll get rid of the 2 minis and I'll keep the 2 big ones, Blushing Bride and Dazzled. I seriously don't think I'm getting rid of any of these. This is the Morphe Blush Trio in Pop of Poppy. Yeah, I'm keeping that. And this is the Morphe Blush Trio in Pop of Fuchsia. Keeping that as well. So those are gorgeous. Anastasia Blush Trio. This one's in Cocktail Party. And this one is in Berry Adore. You know what? I don't love this one. The only color I really love on Cocktail Party is this shade Vegas right here. I don't really love these two. Okay, I can get rid of Cocktail Party, but I'm keeping Berry Adore. Last 4, Natasha Denona Blush and Glow. I didn't love this when I bought it, to be honest. I'm gonna let this go. Last three. LA Girl Just Blushing Blush. Oh, this still has a sticker on it. If I haven't even bothered to open it, I don't need it. And then these last 2 are by Wet n Wild. This one is in Mellow Wine. This one is in Heather Silk. I don't think I have any other Wet n Wild blushes, so I want to keep both of those. I just want to keep them in my collection. Let's do this. Alright, so I just set out all the blushes that I'm getting rid of, and I'm rethinking this one. I love the packaging, but am I really keeping this just to sit in my drawer for the packaging? Because I never, ever, ever use it. Ever. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna get rid of it. This one will definitely be listed on Poshmark, FYI. So someone, if you were looking for this, if you wanted it, you can totally have it. Woo, that was tough to do, but we're done. We have gotten rid of 15 blushes. 37 minus 15 is 22. So again, we did come short of our goal of getting rid of half, but I still think we did really, really well. I got rid of some great products. Anastasia Blush Trio, Milani, Collab, Elf, Sigma, Natasha Denona, 2 of them, LA Girl, MAC, Elf, Jordana, Laura Geller, some Tarte, and then this beautiful MAC Simpsons blush. So yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed this series so far. I'm so happy to be doing this because I'm just making so much room in my drawers, and I just feel so much more free when I declutter. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for your support. Again, what I am getting rid of for the most part will be on Poshmark, so make sure you check out my Poshmark account. Give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe if you have not. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your love, for your support. Thank you for everything, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, you guys.